What's that?
Huh?
Weird shit that's in their head.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, you can turn it down just a little. So what's going on, man?
Peace.
It's popping with you, man. How's it feel good? How's it feel good to be back, man?
I mean, you know, feels good, man. You know, salute, shout out to the family and all that. You know, back in Bridgeport and all that. You know, the home of the brave. You know what I'm saying? Popular and tough. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Blood, pistol, and tears, as Mother Cat would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but we around. Feels good, man. You know.
Good, man. So what's been going on with you down there, man?
I mean, you know,
what's the scene looking like over there?
Scene is beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. It's definitely Oshun down there in North Carolina, man. The Carolinas, period. It's real beautiful, you know what I'm saying? One thing I found that about traveling is that it boosts your creativity. You know what I'm saying? So I like traveling, you know what I'm saying? Being that I like to, you know, do music,
The
right?
galactic one.
Right.
The galactic one. Yeah, you know I've been reading your stuff, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know I'm on my game,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah.
You know I'm on the game, man. Shout out to the Galactic Guardian, 720 degrees. Shout out to the whole UROI by the Universal Right Order. Shout out to the House of Consciousness. House of Consciousness, Connecticut chapter. Core TV and all that.
Yeah, man.
You know? Yeah.
So, I'd like to know a little bit how the Lord got where He is today, you know, with teachings and all of that.
Well, the funny thing about that is I always was a teacher, really, in reality, because when you do music, you teach it through music, right? You know, music is influencing. It's the number one influential thing on the planet. It's music. You know what I'm saying? The sound, because people don't understand. We have a poor perception of reality, right? So with that being said, we only see things for how they look and the colors. You know, the shape of it and all that and the color. We're not really looking at things for sound, tone, frequency, vibrations, lights, colors, shapes, galactic heart consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Rhythmic, you know what I mean? Patterns.
Right.
We're not getting in depth into what things really are. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it with astronomical sight. So when I say that, I just say that to say, you know, going through the phases of life and experiences, and as you gain wisdom, you know, knowledge and wisdom, you get understanding, and your wisdom is where your intuition kick at. You make better decisions, the etc. So basically, with all that being said, you know, going through certain travels, my story, my life story gave me, you know, a lot to talk about, give me different paths, different avenues, meet different energies.
Right.
Met a lot of great people along the way too. So that helps along the way too when you trying to, when you live amongst other cultures.
Right.
Blend in with other
Life
societies and shit. Yeah, you gotta kind of like humble yourself a little bit, but still you fearless at the same time. You lose a little bit of fear that you have because you never been nowhere, you just been in the same boxed in scenario, and you never went nowhere. You hear stories about places, but until you go there and experience it for yourself, you won't really know. You're only going off the mythos of what the narrator told you, you know, how that place is, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of places is beautiful, really. You know what I'm saying? A lot of places, you know what I mean? Because I do a lot of traveling, you know what I mean, like I said. So being in the Queen City as my headquarters for my movement that I'm running, the Galactic Guardians,
Yeah, speak a little bit on that. I'd like to know a little bit.
The Galactic Guardians, we actually got a demonstration going on today out at Seaside Park, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Y'all can come on out. I think it's an event going down. I don't really have an info on cap, because, you know, like I said, I'm doing a lot of traveling, but my other brothers is throwing it. They gonna be out there today and all of that.
Right.
So, but this is what we do. We're like in a spiritual, divine, social media outlet and platform of affirmation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that I'm around, and that's a part of this community. When I say community, I don't mean that in the sense of COMM, you know, UNITY. I mean it in the sense of KEM, as far as chemical bonding and unity amongst, you know what I'm saying, people around you, or energy. So with that being said, the community that I'm building, you know what I'm saying, with other brothers and other people all across the map, you know what I'm saying, or the globe or this plane of existence, it's more spiritual than physical. So we tend to be a movement that started from a natural essence, right? You know, naturally, like I said, going through different phases and stages of life, walking through different paths and different doorways, meeting different people. You're gonna go through different experiences and traveling through a lot of schools of thoughts. Like, you know, we all grew up Christian, the Bible, and hearing about Allah and the Muslims, and you know, understanding that the Hebrew Israelites had Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Started saying, and it's all the different monotheistic religions and things like that. So with affirmation, you tend to not be boxed in. Right, so when you stay on the galactic frequency, you know, we talking about in your higher self, so you always got a destination and a purpose, you know what I'm saying? You're not like a leaf in the wind blowing aimlessly, you know what I'm saying? So you got a purpose.
You got guidance.
Right, so you got direction, you know what I'm saying? So what we did naturally, we found our merits. You know, what do you like to really do in life? What is it that you really do really well? You know what I'm saying? And now we base all of our, you know, merits and put them together, you know what I'm saying, and form these small communities. You know what I'm saying? So now the money even circulates, not as well as the paper dollar, the legal tender debt note circulates amongst the community to form real currency. You know what I'm saying?
Amongst each other.
Right. Which we call
so you spreading the wealth. Yeah, you spreading the wealth.
Because it's more than just knowledge and all that. We about money.